Wind ensemble students come to Emory with really extensive music performance backgrounds, but not necessarily seeking careers in music. And as a conductor, I find that this actually enriches the rehearsal experience, not just through this diverse portfolio of academic accomplishment the students have, but also because it allows us to engage with the repertoire historically and culturally.
Wind ensemble is unique because unlike high school band or middle school band or anything like that, it's one person on a part, so you're responsible for making the music and making the sounds, and you don't have to rely on another person.
The Wind Ensemble is made up of about 40 students, give or take, and we really get to perform some very challenging repertoire that kind of covers a wide range of different types of music.
I think what makes Emory's Wind Ensemble unique is just the idea that they're so inclusive and open to people who are looking at pursuing passions outside of music, but who still want music to be a big part of their life.
Dr. Brassine's one of the best conductors I've ever had because he's not just a conductor. Anyone can stand up in front of an ensemble, wave their arms, and have notes come out. But Dr. Brassine kind of gets more than just the notes to come out. He gets people's personalities to come out, and everything's a learning experience.
He's very knowledgeable about the music that we're playing. He takes the time to really get to know the composer of the piece and why the piece was written and the context.
I haven't been in many groups where the director has been so competent in terms of his musical direction. Just because he knows exactly what he's looking for and what he wants the band to sound like.
He's really good at keeping rehearsals focused on what we're doing, but then at the same time allowing them to be lighthearted and allowing us to enjoy ourselves, but then still getting work done.
Everything from the order of rehearsal to the program of the concert to the featured soloist in each song is like an intentional example of how he's created this magical community, and it's more than just a rehearsal. It's more than just a place to come play a bunch of notes. It really does feel like a family.
What makes the Emory Wind Ensemble unique is not only our flexible instrumentation that employs generally one player per part, but also that we're an academic class that uses repertoire as primary sources with which to help each student to grow technically and musically. And through that growth, we make contributions to interpretive practice and ultimately to create new musical knowledge.
Like any ensemble, I think the most challenging part of our rehearsals is playing as a group. I think that you can practice individually and do very well, and then coming together, I think, can be very difficult when you're putting different sections of instruments together.
It makes you very accountable for your playing. You have to practice outside of rehearsals and really learn your part, so that way you can fully contribute to rehearsals whenever you do come in.
You don't put in the practice time and you don't put in the work, it's obvious, and you kind of let everyone else down. But on the flip side, the rewarding part is being able to hear that part, hear that melody, and have people come to your concerts and say, I heard you, that sounded really good.
It's a serious commitment, but it's the most rewarding commitment that I have had since attending Emory. After a long day of classes, there's nothing that I look forward to more than a rehearsal.
Wind ensemble is something that people take seriously. It's not just something to pass the time or for a credit or just to do that. These are people that are passionate about music. They're passionate about what they play, and that's demonstrated in the quality of the music.
At Emory, it's very important that we give students access to these wonderful performance programs like the Wind Ensemble. So to that end, we have a robust Dean's Music Scholarship program that aims to lessen the financial strain on students and their families. And our students are fearless. They're open to trying new things and to engaging with repertoire in fresh and imaginative ways. And this really establishes a sense of community in the ensemble, where the students realize that the relationships they make are going to last the entirety of their professional and personal lives. And this is what makes the Emory Wind Ensemble experience so enjoyable and rewarding.